I have to get better at handling interruptions. I have a tendency to see interruptions as like a burdensome a burdensome occurrence rather than like an opportunity to connect with another person or as an invitation to join or rejoin life as is happening around me. As I've shared in the past, I have a tendency to just like live in my head or be really focused on what I'm doing or what I'm thinking about. And without realizing it, I can like isolate myself into my own world. And then I get frustrated and agitated when people try to pull me back into reality. So, yeah, circling back to the beginning of the video, I need to get better at I would love to get better at handling interruptions, and I'm already getting better because I'm catching myself while I'm doing it. The next step is catching myself, like I'm getting frustrated and agitated that I'm being interrupted because I'm really focused on what I'm doing, and then remind myself of what I just said. Why am I being interrupted? The person who's interrupting me is doing so for a reason. And especially if it's people that I care about, what is the reason? And I think this would just help me with my goal of being more present and enjoying life more, just taking each moment as it comes, like the whole, like, I've shared this before, of like, I don't know why I keep feeling the need of like stating if I've shared something in the past, like a teacher who's like saying, I've already said that. I don't know where that comes from, but I'm getting interrupted right now.
Do you have a tablet?
It's okay. So like that, instead of just like rage quitting this video and then thinking about like, do I want to start over, or let me pause it and then like edit the second half together. But I've been like, I was hesitant to say lazy, but I don't know, I've just been not doing that. There's a mixture of, I don't want to say lazy, it's just I've been I'm gonna be kinder to myself and say like I've been more prone to like I'm gonna say overthinking. Well, I mean, yeah, overthinking and just like not ruminating as much, but like getting paralyzed from wanting things to be perfect. Like I'm going off topic, but whatever. I'm working on this like project that I've been wanting, or I've been slowly working on like my whole life. A big part of it started like I think when I was in college, but some of it goes back to when I was a teenager, I think, but a lot of it was like 18, so the last decade. And I have it planned out, written, and like visuals that I want to do with it, but like making it audio is so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. Because I envisioned myself having a collaborator, but like right now it's just me, and I am just doing my best. And then I don't know, I haven't decided if I'm gonna post it first and then like maybe get a collaborator who can help. I don't know. I have to figure out like little things. Well, I shouldn't say little things; they're major. But like the vocal delivery, just I don't know. There's just like different aspects that I want to figure out. But back to being So I interrupted my video with that thought. And just that'll be easier or help me like figure out just the general flow of life, you know? And I just also have to be kind that like it's just a lot that's happened in a row. And I in my last therapy session I like really discovered like I haven't really had a lot of time to just like decompress from stuff, you know. I'm always doing something or working on the next thing. So um learning to handle interruptions more gracefully, I think will definitely help that. You know, the things that I do are just that. They're things that I do. They're not who I am as a person. Who I am as a person, I believe, is more influenced by like how I treat other people and how I interact with other people. So like I don't know. I used to be terrible about being interrupted. Like I used to get so angry. But you know, I've come a long way from that. I just feel like I can go even further is the thing. And I I I've been using chat bots and AI chats a lot to like figure out like for this project that I'm talking about like how to instead of looking at a whole bunch of articles or like a whole bunch of YouTube videos, chat bots I think get to the point faster and they're like a good jump start and then go on to other stuff. Anyways, I asked like when will I find my soulmate or something like that, and then it says something. It's pretty much said like it couldn't tell me when I was gonna find my soulmate, but it gave good advice of like just live your life. It was better when they said it, but just live your life and you'll find your soulmate along the way. I'm kind of tempted to like pull it up, but I'm not gonna do it. It was like the way that I read it is like the more you learn how you want to live your okay, I'm just adding stuff because that's not what it said. I'm just gonna share how I interpret it or like how I processed it with everything that's going on. Um, the more I get a better understanding of how I want to be treated and how I want to treat others, and you know, a good understanding of my values, what I enjoy doing with my time, like what my hobbies really are, my communication styles, like just my boundaries, my values, my world view, my perspectives, you know, the more easy it'll become for me to find those that align with me and that are compatible with me. Because like how would I know if someone's compatible with my values if I haven't fully identified my own values? Like I I think like I would just assume I knew my values. It's like how don't you know your own values? It's like, well, taking the time to reflect on like what bothers me, why it bothers me, like how I believe, you know, decisions should be made and whatever. No, this is like interrupting myself again. But anyways, I don't know. Just like also another interruption learning to be okay with is personal growth. Like moments of like obstacles being added that really push me. Like I've grown a lot in the last few years, but especially in the last couple of months, you know, and just recognizing that life is meant to be lived, you know, and enjoyed. Okay. all this to say, interruptions are not always a bad thing.